Happy Sunday, Virgos. How are you doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Nikki. If you don't know who I am, and if you have recently subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you have thought about subscribing and you have yet to do so, please subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the bell button. So whenever I post, you'll get that reading. Okay? All right. I feel heavy-hearted this morning, you all. So we're going to do a reading about passed on mothers. What was left unsaid? What is it that she never got a chance to say before she passed away? Hey, that rhymes. Whatever she didn't get a chance to say. What she didn't get a chance to say before she passed away. Maybe there was no rhyme or reason for something between the two of you. Okay, maybe there was some issues. What is it that you did not get a chance to say to the Virgo? That you wanted to say, you needed to say, you weren't brave enough to say, or you just couldn't talk at the end of your life. I just heard you're gonna pay for this, whatever that means. Okay, you're gonna pay for this. Maybe there were some issues between you two that wasn't kosher. There wasn't. You felt different about her. I'm hearing betrayed, or something. Look, bottom of the deck, the Mother card, the Empress, and we got here the Chariot. At her funeral or homegoing service, maybe she was in a chariot, or what do you call it? When they put the casket in a carriage. Maybe she had a carriage, loved horses or something, or grew up on a farm, grew up in the country, or something like that. Okay, but she is definitely on the other side, possibly with a male figure. Doesn't necessarily have to be your father. It could be, or it could be another male figure who she was in love with. If she was whoever she was in love with here on this life, on the other side, they're together. Okay, maybe your father, it may not be. All right, but there looks to be some sort of energy around maybe you or somebody in your family or household having to protect themselves, or some energy around, standing up for yourself. Looks like a difficult thing, a difficult situation here to have to deal with, with her, with your mother, or mama, whatever you said. I feel like there was a lot of challenge. She treated you more so like an adversary. I feel like also there's some competition here, you know, um, just conflict, with the two of you all, or whoever. Not really getting along. And I hear it wasn't always your fault. I didn't say it wasn't never your fault. It wasn't always your fault, She could have had some impulsive energies, very unpredictable. There could be some energy around some money. Maybe she sued you for something, or looks like it never was enough money. But this more so seems like a lawsuit or something. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Justice card. So this could have been some energy around owing somebody something, or needing this for this to do that. She could have worked for a jail, or I'm in a pharmacy, but also doing something in the justice field or something, or maybe you are. All right. But something about somebody's going to pay for something that they did wrong. All right. She's definitely on the other side. She's living a better life. What she went through here, the afflictions that she went through are not like, she's not like that anymore. It's totally different. All right. I feel like she was a very traditional person, hardworking. You could depend on her at times, though. At times. I don't know if there was some energy around money when she passed away, on how to bury her. Her last wishes, I feel like, wasn't completely fulfilled. If she's not worried about that now, she's on the other side. I'm hearing, so what? Whatever is what I'm hearing. Maybe you said whatever a lot to her. She didn't like that shit. Okay, that's a form of disrespect, to some people. But possibly died when you were younger. But she's telling you that you have a life to live. All right. There are new beginnings coming your way. And she's saying, please have a heart of forgiveness. You're very loyal to me. Okay. Loyal to me to a point, but it's something about this energy around money. okay, or paying for something. Um, I don't know. I feel like she punished herself in her life for doing the things that she did, stuff that you possibly don't even know about. I feel like she's definitely, I don't know, lighter hearted, but I feel like you, since your mother's no longer here, though you miss her, you care for her, you think about her on a daily basis. It's like you're glad she's passed away, and that's not being negative. It's just that you don't have to deal with that energy anymore, and um, some sort of maybe she had a disability, a mental disability, or something that she um, could not control. Okay, I'm not gonna say handle, but she couldn't control it at some point. But you are more enlightened now. You're possibly the only one in your family who doesn't mourn her like the rest of your family does, because you know that she's in a better place. She's in a higher place now. So you feel fulfilled now that she's on the other side. And like I said, it's not being negative, it's being okay with her passing, okay with her not being here. Okay. Was she, did somebody discover her? Like she passed away by herself, and um, they found her a few days later, or she had passed away and nobody knew it, in her house by herself, and somebody found her. And when they found her, you know, don't picture this, but I'm hearing something about maybe decay. Maybe she was just, they found her. She passed away alone. Okay. What is it that you want to say? Things that you never got to say to Virgo. Happy. I'm more content now. I'm safe. I'm healing. I'm healed. I'm healed. She said she should have made better decisions. Here we got the Tower. Okay, we got the Seven of Cups. So instead of living the life that she should have lived, the life that she could have lived, she was always in the middle of some chaos and destruction. She was sometimes the cause of the chaos and destruction in your life and in the energy around her. Okay. She wasn't always the best person, but she's sending you a lot of blessings. She's telling you, you've been able to communicate with me for a while. Don't you feel me? Don't you sense me? I'm around you all the time, but you're not trusting what it is you're feeling and hearing. But that's her tapping you on the shoulder or rubbing up against you. You think it's a bug or a spider. That's her letting you know I'm around. Maybe your hair tends in the back of your neck tends to stand up. That's her energy around you. All right. She said, I should have made better choices in my life. That was a lot of things going on that you never knew about or that you couldn't understand. All right. The choices that I made, the people I hung around, the addictions I had went through, being addicted, possibly even mental, had some sort of mental ailment, mental affliction that you didn't know about. All right. Or I knew about, but you couldn't change it. She couldn't change it. I think that whatever went on with her mental illness, or I'm hearing delusional, it's just that was her way, her coping mechanism to fight what was going on with her. Okay, she couldn't help what was going on with her, and she wants you to know it wasn't your fault. That was me going through what I was going through. Feeling like she was in bondage here. Maybe had some obsessions about herself. Definitely self-delusional. Okay. She just made a lot of bad choices, hung around with the wrong people, the wrong crew, the wrong crowd, the wrong intimate partners. All right. She's sending you blessings. She's wanting you to have a good life, a fulfilled life. We got the Ace of Cups. She's loving. She said, I love you very much. All right. I know that I went through some things. She possibly had something going on with her mind. Like I said, maybe a mental illness. Maybe she got hurt or something. Somebody hit her in the head, or maybe she fell, had an accident. Maybe something like Alzheimer's or dementia or something like that. Okay. And, it affected her life, especially toward the end of her life. How could she get past this, get through this? And she didn't know how to deal with it. Um, she just didn't know. Now, my mother, I noticed when she passed away, before she passed away, she had a habit of pulling her hair, she would just take her hair, roll it up, and yank it out. I guess she was so nervous because she knew that she was coming to the end of her life, and that just bothered her. She just started pulling her hair out. She would wrap it up around her fingers and pull it out. I forgot what that's called, trick or whatever. But yeah, she did that. And I noticed that when we were younger, like really, really young, like moving from Mississippi to where we are now, she did that too. And after a while, she always pulled her hair out. but that stopped after a while. But then I noticed toward the end of her life, it started up again. I'm like, okay, wow, she's definitely feeling this energy, knowing that she's going to pass away. And I guess it was stress. So maybe your mother had some sort of thing. Maybe she was pulling her hair out, or biting her nails, or cutting herself, or doing some self harm to herself, because that was the only way to release that pressure, that pain, agonizing pain that they were going through, whether it was physically, mentally, or emotionally. That's the only way they could have dealt with it, by hurting themselves. Okay, so yeah, I feel like she's letting you know you are in a better place. Maybe she sent you some flowers. You got a flower from her casket or her funeral that you keep, maybe putting in a Bible or something, to press it. I see some flowers or something. Maybe you're putting out flowers for her on her birthday or her death day or something like that. All right. She never trusted herself because of what was going on with her. She never, if she had a mental illness, she never told you. Maybe she never even discovered that she had a mental illness, but she definitely had a hard life. Um, Based on the decisions that she made, because of who she was, because of the energy around her. All right. She just didn't know any better. She just didn't know any better. Okay. And I feel like she just lived a hard life, and she doesn't want you to follow suit. Okay. What else? Things that you never got to say. That's too many. Things that your mother never got to say. Creativity. Very creative. She's very creative. Surrender. She said, I should have surrendered to my gifts, my truth. And I just didn't. She said, I didn't do what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't go out there and make a living the way I should have. She could have been an artist, a painter, good at gardening, cooking or whatever. She was good at something. She had some sort of gift that she just let fly by the wayside. Okay. She didn't surrender to control of her mind and what was going on when it came to her being who she truly was, her true gifts, her talents. Okay. And she says, I want you to know that this is my truth. Okay. Something was wrong. I didn't know that I had a mental illness, or I had a mental illness and knew about it, but didn't know how to get it diagnosed. I knew something was wrong with me, but I never got a diagnosis as to what it was. So she's found grace now on the other side, and she's asking from grace from you. All right. To know that she's okay mentally, physically, emotionally, and she wants you to be okay. See, forgiveness. I'm asking for forgiveness from you, because I just didn't know. Now that I see, I know what I did. Okay. But I'm forging forward here on the other side, and I'm watching over you. I'm protecting you, but I'm also helping you get your blessings too. What else do you want to say? Earth. Now, I have listening. She's saying that you inspire her. Okay, whether you realize it or not, you inspire her. She said you are her inspiration. Okay, and she says that you are her earth angel. She said when I was there, you were my earth angel. You are my earth angel. I'm hearing a song. Hold on. What's the song? I'm hearing Celine Dion. Hold on. Is it Angel?
Welcome back to my Mediterranean.
Let's see. Sorry. Okay. It's Angel by Celine Dion and R. Kelly. So I'm going to put that song in the comments. I'm hearing, and she says that you are her angel. She said, I have earth now and listening, listen to the song. Okay. So I'm going to put that song in the comments. Angel by Celine Dion, because I'm hearing it. Okay, shoulder right now. Okay, I'll put this on the comments. But you're the earth sign, and she's saying now, listen, you're her inspiration. I'm also hearing you're my inspiration by Peter Cetera. Both of those songs are going in the comments. She may possibly love those too. Okay. She says she wants you to live a good life. It's to be inspiration to others like you were to her. All right. Synthesis, and I have peace. She says she's found peace on the other side. Okay, she's connecting with her higher self. She connected with her higher self the day she passed away. They became one. And she's found peace, and she wants you to know, I want you to find peace too. And she's blessing you with an abundant life, an abundant mindset. Think positively about your life, about your abundance, about your gifts, your physical gifts, your mental gifts, your spiritual gifts, what you're meant to do here. Okay. She surrendered. I think that at some point she just gave up on life because she was ready to go. She possibly even said, I'm just ready to go. Take me away. Hmm. She says, follow your truth. Follow your true north node. What is it that you do well? That's where your money is going to come from. All right. You could be a singer. I just heard country music. Maybe you love country music, want to be a country singer at some point, even though you didn't live in a country. Balance. Finding balance, balance and peace in your life. All right. Finding grace and surrendering to your truth. Finding forgiveness within what she's telling you now. Going out, getting into the earth. She says she circles the earth, watching over you and your other loved ones, and finding peace here, and abundance and grace. She says, now, what is it you want to say to them now? Right now, what is it that you want them to know? Now, what is it that you want them to know? It's a simpler life, a better life, living simplicity, not worried about anything, especially the things you can't change. Owning up to your truth, owning up to what's going on with you. Talk about it. Don't hold it in. Don't bottle it in. Don't hide it like she did. She could have been ashamed of her illness, mental illness, whatever it is, and she just didn't tell anybody. Even if she knew what the diagnosis was, she was ashamed and nobody ever knew, or she never got a true diagnosis as to what was going on inside her head. Okay. But now she's peaceful. And I'm have reassurance here. She's telling you, look, I'm thankful. I'm on the other side. I'm so thankful. I'm so enthusiastic that I don't have the issues that I had. I don't have the pains that I had, the mental illnesses or whatever was going on. All of that's gone. That was wiped away the day I let go. I think she let go on purpose because she was ready. She said, I want you to forgive me. I'm very thankful for you for doing what you did. And she said, I was thankful. I'm just reassuring you. You acted like you made it seem like I didn't care about you. I did care. And this is a reassurance for you to know that I'm thankful that you were there with me in the end. She's telling you I'm at peace now. I want you to be at peace as well. Beautiful earth sign. Yes. She says that believe in what you're doing. Believe in what you're doing. I have faith and I have clarity. So she is saying, believe in the faith that you have, the journey that you are on, the answers that you're needing. This is the clarity that you need to move forward. Okay. And just know that I'm okay now. I was supposed to be a tough person to live with, but she says, I was half, not even the half the person that I am now. She said, I'm on the other side and I'm whole again. Okay, I want you to know that I have found this wholeness. Everything about me is pure, white, and beautiful. And I feel amazing. Okay, amazing. She's beautiful. She's saying, I love you. If you don't believe anything else about this reading, just know that I love you. You're my angel. Keep hearing angel. Maybe that was a nickname. Got the air here. What else here do you want to say to your child? Transformation. She says, love will transform you. Self-love, love for your people, love for the people in your family, whatever. That's going to help change who you are, transform your life. Because she wants you to be happy. She wants you to live a peaceful life, a whole life, not leaving anything out. If you need to talk about it, talk about it. Talk about it. Being flexible here. Being flexible right now to you through her is saying, take the time out of your life and just experience the opportunities here for you, the opportunities and freedom that are coming your way. Be flexible, be open, be coachable. Know that you have a good life ahead of you because I'm seeing what it is that you don't see. A lot of opportunities that's going to bring you freedom. And she says, I'm on the other side. Now you're free to move forward. Don't be afraid to move cities or towns because I'm no longer there. All right. She wants you to live your life. I'm hearing Iceland. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but maybe taking a trip somewhere. We have air here. Maybe flying somewhere to a destination that you have to use a passport for. Just to experience life, just to do something that you always wanted to do. Live a good life. Enjoy your life. Life is too short to be unhappy. And she says, no, that's not an imagination. That's not your imagination. You felt me. You saw me. Everything. I was there. You saw my image in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, I look just like you. You look just like me. For a brief moment, you look in the mirror and you see me. Yeah, because it was. You are a part of her, male or female. And she wants you to know that she loves you. You have a huge transformation coming your way, an opportunity to free yourself to make more money, to find true love, to continue to be the whole person that she knows that you will continue to be. She didn't have the best integrity in the world. She didn't always do the right things. Okay, and she realizes that. But she's saying you have more integrity in the family than anybody. Than anybody. Willingness. She says you have to have the willingness to let this go. I know that you're suffering for so many things, especially you're okay with me passing away. Possibly didn't shed a lot of tears, but because you already know she's in a spiritual realm, there's no need for you to cry. Listen to an inspirational song, and this is a new beginning for you. She's sending you some motivation here. All right, motivation. She's telling you I don't know if you got to talk to her, or maybe because she didn't say anything or wouldn't say anything, but she thanks you for being so tender with her. Thanks you for being saying the things you did say, even though she couldn't hear you or understand you, or she understood more than you thought. She just couldn't say anything or wouldn't. And I feel like you took care of her, even though you feel she didn't deserve it. And she wants to thank you for your integrity and for treating her with dignity, even though times were hard, even though she possibly didn't treat you well. She thanks you for that. And because that last moment, that brief moment, that intimate moment that you said something to her, she totally understood. She just wants you to know, I love you. I love you. And I thank you for being there for me and being so tender. And she says, I want you to release the guilt or release the anger. I'm here to let you know that I'm okay. Everything is okay. I just want everything to be okay with you. I just didn't know. I just didn't understand.